Alright guys, you are welcome once again to this 72 IG implementation training. So what I want to do in this video is I want to take you through what I call some Q and A about the entire system. So I'm going to start by saying that the 72 IG system of promoting affiliate products is actually something that I do. This is my own way of promoting affiliate products to the Nigerian market. It does not mean this is the only system you can use to promote affiliate products. It's just what I use, what I have been using for quite some time, what has been proven to work for me. So that's why I use it. There are other methods of advertising platforms out there that you can use that many people use successfully. For example, now there are people who advertise on Twitter, people who advertise on Facebook groups, people who use WhatsApp to market, people who use SEO, people who use YouTube. There are different ways of advertising affiliate products. So personally, this is actually what I use because it works very fine for me. Now, I also want to talk to you about why you can't fail with the 72 IG system if you are really serious with it. If you are really serious with it, this is one system that it's very, very difficult for you to fail with it. And why do I say so? Now, the first reason why I'm saying you can't fail with the 72 IG system is because this system is a scientific system. Scientific means that it is not trial by error. Then scientific means that at each point, we can actually know what is wrong and correct it. And this system is made up of two parts. The first part is acquiring quality leads. That is the first part of the system. It's about acquiring quality leads. That's what we do when we run ads and then we send them to our opt-in page. We are trying to acquire quality leads. This first part is important because it is what lays the background, the framework for the rest of the funnel. Acquiring quality leads is where everything starts from. And when I'm saying quality leads here, I'm talking about people who are interested in a type of products you want to promote. And these people, and majority of them, should have money to buy what you want to promote. That is what makes quality leads or prospects. Part 2 of the system is where you now convert those leads to sales. And you do that by offering them multiple opportunities to buy the products you are promoting. Now, I said multiple opportunities, multi-opportunities, more than one opportunity for them to buy the product you are promoting. For some people, after they've sent the prospect to their opt-in page and the prospect already opted in and landed on their thank you page and clicked on their affiliate link, that is where their funnel stops. If you are doing this, this will be a mistake because you don't have other opportunities to promote to these leads. And majority of the money you are going to make is going to come from the multiple opportunities you have of promoting to these leads. So that is why you want to be serious about them. And then I said various range of products, which means you shouldn't just promote just one product to a lead. In many cases, somebody who is interested in a product comes into your funnel. Many of these same people will still be interested in other products that are similar to the one that they showed interest in the first time. So, and if you don't recommend these products to them, you're going to end up missing out on a lot of sales because eventually these people will still have to go and buy those products from another person if you don't promote it to them. And another reason why I say you can't fail with 72 IG system is that everything can be troubleshooted. Everything in the funnel can be troubleshooted. So for example now, this is the funnel. This is the 72 IG funnel. Now, as you can see, an ad leads to your pre-sale page, leads to an opt-in page, leads to a thank you page, leads to an affiliate page. Then we have email follow-ups right here. Now, at each point of the funnel, you can actually figure out exactly what is wrong. For example now, if you are running ads that goes to a sample or content pre-sale page, if this ad is not working, you can correct it. You can try new ads. If this pre-sale is not working, it's going to affect the opt-in page. In that case, you can correct the pre-sale page. If this opt-in page is not working, it's going to affect how many people opt in and land on the thank you page. So in this case, you can correct the opt-in page. And if the thank you page is not sending enough people to your affiliate link, then you can as well correct this thank you page. You can even troubleshoot your email follow-ups. If you are sending out emails and you're not getting enough open rates on your emails, you can troubleshoot that. You can create new emails, you can create new subject lines. And even if you're not getting enough clicks on your emails too as well, you can troubleshoot that one too as well. So that's why I said you can't fail with the 72 IG system. Every single part of it can be worked on, can be improved. Then with this system, you can be generating sales over a year period with the list you build. So let me put up this notepad. Now I said with the list you build, you can actually be, where is it? You can be generating sales over a year period with the list you build. So let me just give you an example right here. So let's say you spend $0.20. Let me increase the size so that you can see what I'm doing very well. Okay, so let's say you spend $0.20 per lead, and then let's say you spend let's say you got 2,000 leads. Okay, 2,000 leads. That means you spent $400, which is the same thing as 160,000. So I'm just saying $400. All right. So let's say that's how much you spend to get 2,000 leads. Then let's say you were promoting a product that gives you 12,500 per sale. Usually, the way these things work is that you are going to get between 1 to 2% conversion on your leads. Between 1 to 2% conversion of your leads. In some cases, you can get 3, 4%, 5%, but because you are a beginner, you can get at least 1 to 2% conversion rate. So let's just say you get 2%. So if you got 2%, I'll just bring up my calculator now. So this is 2,000 leads times 2 divided by 100. That is 40 sales. So that is 40 sales. Now this 40 sales is what you will get if you do effective email follow-ups. At least you need to have email follow-ups for like maybe 10 or 14 email follow-ups. So now you have 40 sales. Now 40 times 12,500 is 500,000, right? So from this now, you are able to make 500,000 from the first product you are promoting. So I just put this as a gross profit, 500,000, which means you made a net profit of 500,000 minus 160,000. That's 340,000. So that means you made 340,000. But for many people, this is where their campaign is going to end. They're going to end their campaigns right here. And if you do something like this, you are making a serious mistake. You are leaving a lot of money on the table. And why do I say that? I'm saying that because now you already have these 2,000 leads. Out of these 2,000 leads, only 40 of them bought something from you, which means you still have 1,960 leads who did not buy anything. Apart from that, these 40 people who bought have proven that they are buyers, which means if given the opportunity, they would still like to buy other products that can help them. So if you stop promoting at this point, you are making a serious, very serious mistake. So you know what? Let's even try something else. Let's even say you only got 1% conversions, right? So if you got 1%, 1% of 2,000 leads is 20 sales. So 20 sales times 12,500 is going to give us 250,000, which brings our net to 250 minus 160, that is 90,000. So as you can see, let's say this is exactly what happens. Let's say you only got 1% conversion rate, which means now you only made 90k profit. Now for many people, this is where the entire campaign is going to stop. But if you understand the system very well and implement it very well, what you are supposed to do are two things. Number one, you do more email follow-ups for that same product. You do more email follow-ups for that same product. So what it means is that the more you follow up on people, the more people you are going to reach. But you don't want to follow up on people using the exact same emails you've used before. So you want to come up with new emails that you will use to follow up these people. If you do this, if you do more email follow-ups, especially over a 2-month period, you're going to get more sales. And I'm saying this from experience. I've been doing this since 2010. So if you do more email follow-ups, you can end up getting another 20 sales. Another thing you can do is that you can offer additional products to this list that you have, to this list over here that you have. So what you need to know about people is that when they are interested in something, they want to get different ways, they want to get different products that is going to help them achieve that purpose. So an example is this: if someone is interested in making money, they are not just going to be interested alone in the 72 IG program. These same people will be open to other products that can help them make money. So for me, this is what I do. So let's say initially, let's say we promoted the 72 IG system to them, and that is what gave us this, our initial 40 sales. The next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back to the Expertnia marketplace and look for other related products that this prospect will be interested in, and then I will use my emails to market the products to them. So when you do this, let's say you go back to the Expertnia marketplace and then you offer them, there's a product in there about freelancing, which pays 12,500 commission. Then we have another product in there about blogging, I think, and that one too pays about 12,000 naira commission. Then there is a product in there too about e-commerce. Let's say you compare that one to them too as well. That one too pays 12,500 naira commission. Now, out of this, your 2,000 leads that you have right here, let's say just 10 of them buy this. Then let's say just 5 purchase this. And for the e-commerce, let's say you have 20 who buy this. Now, what this means is that you are going to make, here you're going to make 125,000 pure profit because you are not running ads. This is coming from the leads you already have access to. So over here, you make 5 times 12,000, that is 60. Then over here, you make 20 times 12,500, which is 250,000. So if I add all of this together now, 125,000 plus 60,000 plus 250,000, that means you now have 435,000 naira extra coming to you. Okay, that's apart from this net that you made initially. That's apart from this money you made initially over here. These ones are coming to you again because you promoted extra products to your list. And this thing works even if you're promoting a product on travel. After the first product you promoted, if you go back to your list and then you offer them additional products, you're going to make more money. As a matter of fact, even if you have a make money list, you can almost go back to this your make money list and offer them products that are not even make money, because some of them will want those products. For example, now you can go back to your list and offer them, there is this product on how you can import cars for cheap from overseas. If you market this product to your list, some of the people on your list will be interested in that product. Because I did that, I marketed that product on how to import cars to my list. And I think I sold about 75 copies of that with just one email. I just sent one email to my list and I made 75 sales from there. So you can do this too. So let's say you won't add that one to this. Cut cost, car importation. And then you send it to this your list, you got 10 sales. I think that product pays 75. So it means over here you have additional 75,000 naira. So which brings your total profit to 510. Now this is exactly why I said you can't lose with a 72 IEG system. Because what you are seeing right now is that even let's even say initially, let's even say you didn't even make any money, or let's say you just broke even. So let's say initially when you promoted this first product right here, let's say you were only able to convert just 10. Just 10. So if you converted just 10 initially, that means 10 sales. That means your gross will be 125,000. And since you spent 160k on advert, that means you're going to have a minus. So that means over here you will have minus what is that? 160 minus 125. That means you're going to have minus 35,000 as your net profit, which means you didn't even make money. You didn't even break even on this your first campaign. But you know what? Even if this is what happens, no wahala. I'm saying no problem, because if you offer these additional products to your list, you are still going to make money. That is actually how these things work. You are still going to make money. So even if this is what happens, even if you had minus 35,000 here, and then you did all these additional promotions and you made 510,000, now what it means is that you now have 510 minus 35,000, which means you now actually have 475,000 profits at the end of the day. So that is why you need to understand the 72 IG maths. There is a video on the 72 IG maths in, I think, day 8 or day 9. You need to watch that video and understand it. I'm still going to talk more about it. So let's go back to our list. So I said why you can't fail with the 72 IG system. It is a scientific system made up of two parts. Part 1, acquiring quality leads. Part 2, converting a portion of the leads to sales by offering them various range of products that they are interested in. Do not make the mistake of offering them just one product, because you've paid money to acquire these leads. You've paid money to acquire these leads. Your work is to be able to extract as much money as possible from the list. And you do that by offering them additional multiple products that they are interested in. Then I said everything can be troubleshooted. I'm still going to send you a video on how you can troubleshoot the 72 IG system. Then I said you can be generating sales over a year period with the list you build, which is what I just explained to you. And that's why I said I have never lost money on any of the adverts I have been running since 2011. I have never lost money. Never lost money. The reason why I said I have never lost money is that even if I spend 100k to run adverts, and then let's say the ad didn't really do well, but I acquired leads. That's my number one objective, is to acquire quality leads. So let's say I acquired quality leads, I'm still going to make money from those leads. So because I acquired quality leads, I'm still going to make a lot of profits from those leads, even though I didn't make money initially. So that is why you must always build a list first. That is why in the 72 IG system over here, that's why we have this opt-in page. That's why we have this opt-in page right here. It's for us to be able to follow up on people. It's for us to have multiple opportunities of promoting different products to people who have responded to our adverts. So over here I said you only need 1 to 3 hot products for a big market to make as much as 10 million over the next 12 months. Now I said hot products over here. So some products are hotter than other ones. But when you have products that are really, really hot, you only need about 1 to 3 of them to market to your list. And if you do that over the next 12 months, depending on how big your list is, this can easily bring you as much as 10 million naira or more. And for this particular purpose, because we are selling to Nigerians, even outside of Nigeria, the big markets, the markets that are hot are health, weight loss, make money, travel and relocation products. So for the Nigerian market, I would just tell you to just focus on these markets. These ones are hot. So these are the markets you want to put on your front end. Front end means the initial product you promote. But then when you now have people inside your list, you can now begin to promote other products to them. So about what we have covered so far in the training, I have shown you how you can pick a product from Expertnaire. I have shown you how you can register your domain for it, how you can get hosting, how you can build your web pages, your opt-in pages, your thank you pages. I have shown you how you can do all of that. I've shown you how you can use an autoresponder. I have shown you how you can run Facebook adverts. I just did a summary of what have cost me so far. So for me, my cost is this: domain and hosting. Actually, I didn't pay 6,300 for domain and hosting because I only paid for domain because I already have hosting. But for many of you guys, this is what your cost for domain and hosting is going to look like: 6,300 for 1 full year. Okay. Then autoresponder, I would implore you to start with just $0. And how does that happen? Well, I want you to start with a free account and master how to use the autoresponder before you start paying for the autoresponder. So when I was taking you through the training, I talked to you about Aweber's 30-day free account. But I learned this last week that they've changed that plan. They've changed their plans last week, and then they've replaced that 30-day free plan with a different plan. But that different plan is still okay. You can still go ahead and use that free plan that they have. It's still going to work for you. Just that you will only be able to create one list. And that is what you need right now. You don't need more than one list. You only need just one list for you to get started. And when you begin to make money, you can upgrade your account. Another autoresponder that I got to know about is what is called MailerLite. So I heard that on MailerLite, they allow you to have up to 1,000 subscribers for free, and it's entirely free. So you can try it out. I think that should be MailerLite.com. Let me see. MailerLite.com. I've never tried it out, but a friend recommended it for people who want to get, okay, this is it over here. So you can just come to MailerLite. Okay, this is it over here. They said subscribers 1 to 1,000 subscribers. Emails per month 12,000 free. So you can use this if you are low on cash. Then WordPress and Thrive Architect installation 2,500. This is optional. This is if you can't install it yourself. And we actually provided a video tutorial on how you can install WordPress and Thrive yourself. But if you can't install it yourself, then you can pay Mr. Ola 2,500 so that he can help you install it. And this amount is just for one domain. And that is what you need right now. You only need one domain to get your stuff started. One domain, one autoresponder to get your business started. So by this, if you add 2,500 to 6,300, that is, you only incur the cost of 8,800 naira. Now this is how I calculate my campaigns. So when I'm running my campaigns, let me just show you stuff. So when I'm running my campaigns, I try as much as possible. To, when I spend $20, my target is to get at least 2 sales. When I spend $20. Now, $20 is like 4,000 naira, right? Is that correct? No, $20 is like 8,000 naira. So when I'm promoting, my target is to get 2 sales from $20. So let's say I have a campaign that is running and then I spend $20 in a day. My target will be to get 2 sales. Now, these 2 sales might not come in immediately. That's how it is. These 2 sales might not come in immediately. You have to know that when you offer stuff to people, you need to understand that when you offer a product to people online, only a few percent of them will buy immediately. Majority of them won't buy immediately. So these 2 sales will probably come in over a week time or even about 10 days time. But my main target is to get 2 sales from this money spent. Because if that happens and I have a product that pays me 12,500 naira, what happens is that I've made 25,000, which means I have a profit of 25 minus 8, which is, I think that should be 17,000. 17,000, which also means that I'm spending 4,000 naira to acquire 1 sale. So I spending 4,000 naira to acquire 1 sale. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly what happens each time I run my adverts. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that this is actually what I target. So eventually, it might be lower or a bit higher than this. So in some cases now, I might not actually get 4,000. I might actually be getting a sale for 6,000 naira. So, but if I'm not getting for too much, maybe for like 8,000, I want to actually check the campaign and see if I can improve the campaign. So, and how do I do that is that the way I do this is because, like I told you, these 2 sales may not come in immediately. So what I do is that sometimes I might try to figure out how I can lower how much money I'm spending on leads. Let me just explain what I mean by that. Let's say I'm spending $20 right here. Now $20 divided by 0.20 is 100 leads. So let's say over here, let's say I'm getting 0.20. Let's say I'm getting 1 lead for 0.20, which gives me 100 leads, right? Now, so if I'm only getting 2 sales from this, what I can do is that I can figure out a way to maybe reduce this to 0.15. So if I reduce this to 0.15 per lead, sometimes this won't be possible, but you can try. So if I reduce this to 0.15 per lead, that means I will now be getting 133 leads. Or let me just say 130 leads. So if I'm getting 130 leads, I might get 3 sales. I might get 3 sales, which has automatically increased my profits. What do I do to reduce the amount I'm spending per lead? Well, what I will do is that I'll just go into my Facebook campaign and see if I'm spending too much on any of my ads, or if I have an image that is not working very well, or I can just create new adverts and use new images and test them out and see if they would work better than the ones that I had there before. So that's basically what I do. So it's about testing different things, testing different angles, testing different images, testing different audiences. So let's talk about 5 extra ways to make money from the 72 IG program. Now, apart from using this 72 IG system to actually sell affiliate product on Expertnaire, there are other ways for you to make money from this knowledge that you are acquiring. Now, the first thing you can do is that you can use this to sell your own information products. What you are doing on Expertnaire is that you are helping other people to sell their information products and getting a part of the profits. How about if you go out there create your own information product, sell it and get 100% commission. Don't you think you will make more money that way? Of course you will make more money that way. And now you already know how to sell. All you have to do is implement this exact same process. Just that in this case, it won't be an affiliate sales page. It will be your own sales page, and all the money that comes in will be your money. And this is exactly what one of our affiliates did on Expertnia. He basically went out, created his own information product, and he's selling it and making millions from it. So you can use this exact knowledge to sell your own information products and make a lot of money from doing so. Another thing you can do is that you can import and sell e-commerce products. And that is based on your ability to design a simple web page. And because now you can use Facebook and Instagram to advertise. So you can go on maybe a site like AliExpress, Amazon. You can go to these sites. You can purchase hot physical products. And then you can put together a website to sell the product and advertise it on Facebook or Instagram. This is another way of you bringing in money from this knowledge that you are acquiring. This is actually a huge amount of knowledge that can basically transform your life if you apply it. Another way of you making money is that you can help people set up a blog, or you can help them set up a website for their business based on what you know. Then you can also help people or businesses promote their products on Facebook or Instagram. Now this one is huge. There are businesses out there, small businesses, individual-based businesses who want to promote online but who have no idea on how they can promote online. Now you can go to these people and you can basically help them promote their products and charge them a commission for doing so. Now some of our 72IG students have been able to get individuals or businesses who paid them money to help them promote their businesses on Facebook or Instagram, and you can do this as well. Then another thing you can do is you can sell affiliate products on other affiliate platforms. Like ClickBank, for example, you can use this exact same system to sell products on other affiliate platforms. But I would recommend that you must have mastered how to do this on Expertnia before going to these other affiliate platforms. And I only mentioned 5 extra ways. There are probably more than 5 extra ways. For example, there is this guy who watched our tutorial on how you can create video ads. And what he did was that he went out there, he got a client who paid him for him to create video adverts for their businesses. And then I showed you guys how to use Canva.com, which means you can even use that to get paying clients who can pay you to help them create logos or create simple graphics. So let's talk about areas where affiliates make mistakes. The first areas where affiliates make mistakes is not testing your funnel. And what do I mean? Now this is what the funnel looks like, right? Your advert goes to your pre-sale page, goes to your opt-in page, goes to your thank you page, your affiliate page, your email follow-ups. What some affiliates do is that once they've set up everything, they just go and begin to advertise. They don't even check if the links in the funnel are working. And this is a big mistake. This is a huge mistake. Once I'm done with my funnel, I ensure that every link in the funnel is working the way it's supposed to work. So for example, let me just show you an example. So this is one of my funnels, right? So what I do is that I'll click on these links. These links are supposed to go to an opt-in page. I'll click on it and see that it goes to an opt-in page. I will even opt in on this form to ensure that it goes to my thank you page. And when I get to the thank you page, I will click on the link on my thank you page to ensure that it goes to the affiliate sales page. And not even just that, I would go into my email follow-ups. I would opt in, when I opt in here, I'm going to get my emails too. So I would ensure that all the links in my emails all go to the affiliate sales page like they are supposed to do. Then I'll also ensure that all the subject lines for my emails are good enough. So that's basically what I do. So not testing your funnel can cost you a lot. Don't be in a hurry. Ensure that you test out your funnels before you begin to run adverts. Then the second mistake is not targeting the right audience with your adverts. Now, I think in day 8 or so, I showed you how you can test out different audiences to target with your Facebook adverts. So, and there are basically two ways of you targeting the right audience. You can go with using interest, or you can go with using lookalike audiences. Now, you have to understand how you can use interest to target the right audience. That is the basic thing that you have to understand. The lookalike audience is just a plus. The one you have to understand is knowing how to use interest, because you can only use lookalike audiences when you already have proven data in your hands. And in many cases, the truth is you won't have proven data. That is why you need to learn how you can use interest to target the right audience on Facebook and on Instagram. Then, rushing the entire setup process. Of course, when you rush the entire setup process, you're going to end up making a lot of mistakes. You will make mistakes on your opt-in page. You will make mistakes on your pre-sale page. You will make mistakes on your thank you page. And these mistakes is going to cost you a lot, because some links won't work, because maybe your headline isn't good enough, and then you're going to end up having poor conversions. So when you rush, you're going to end up with a poor job. They're not doing enough email follow-ups. Now, affiliates make these mistakes a lot. So back in the day, I was studying this affiliate called Ewen Chair. And what he will do is that he will create about 30 email follow-ups for a product that he is promoting. 30 email follow-ups. Now, he is doing this so that he can give his leads multiple opportunities to see the product he is promoting, to see the reasons why they should buy it. That's why he is sending them all those emails. Now, it doesn't mean the people in his list are going to read all those 30 emails. Some will read 1, some will read 2, some will read 4, but it's going to be difficult for you not to see his emails, not to know what he is promoting. And what happens as a result of that is he ends up with very high number of sales. So when you only have like 4 email follow-ups in your autoresponder, you are leaving so much money on the table. My recommendation is that you should have at least 12. You should have at least 12 email follow-ups. Now, I'm guilty of this myself. Sometimes I only have like just 7 email follow-ups. But the truth is that the more email follow-ups you have, the more money you are going to make. And it's not compulsory for you to write all the emails in one stretch. It's not compulsory for you to write all the emails in one stretch. You can start with just 5 email follow-ups. Then later on, you can add another 5. Then later on, you can add another 5. And then later on, you can add another 5. So you can do it that way. Before you know it, you have 20 email follow-ups ready to help you convert your leads to sales. Then another thing is not having a good understanding of the product you are promoting. I mean, this one is just pure laziness. This is why many people are unable to even generate email followers, because they don't even know what they are selling. Now, you should have a fair understanding of the product you are trying to promote. This is how you are able to come up with content, email follow-ups to promote the product. And this is even how you are able to reply people who want to know 1 or 2 things before they go ahead and purchase the product you are promoting. You should have a good enough understanding of the product you are promoting. It's very important. Don't skip this one. Now, when you begin to send out emails to your leads, some of these leads will be replying you with questions that they have. For some affiliates, they just totally ignore them. They don't respond to them. Now, when you don't respond to these people, you are going to miss out on a lot of sales. Number one, when you respond to people, you are helping them to clear some doubts. For example, let's say you are promoting the 72 IG program and somebody sends you an email as to say, what kind of card or what kind of tool will I need to start this business? If you ignore them, if you ignore the person will end up not buying. But if you answer that question, that might just be the only thing that the person needs to hear, and then the person will just go ahead and buy through your affiliate link. When you get all these emails and you get all these questions, you can use these questions to create more email follow-ups and send to your list. So maybe you've observed that when people are sending you emails, they are asking, oh, with this 72 IG system, what exactly will I need to get started? So you can basically create an email that answers that question and add it to your email follow-ups. And another big mistake that affiliates make is using a low quality autoresponder. I think I mentioned this even in the course. Some autoresponders don't deliver your emails the way they are supposed to be delivered. So let's say you sent out an email to 2,000 leads now. For some autoresponders, they will only deliver to 300 out of those 2,000 leads. And when that happens, you end up not making money. You just be wondering why you're not making money, not knowing that your autoresponder is harming you. That's why I recommended Aweber. That's why I recommended this one here, MailerLite, because my friend says it's good. So I believe him. I believe you can try this one out, MailerLite.com. So using a low quality autoresponder can affect your success, because some people want to go very cheap and then they go for some free autoresponders. Then the next thing is using an invalid affiliate link. Now, when I say invalid affiliate link, for some reasons, I don't know, for some reasons, some affiliates copy their affiliate links incorrectly. I don't even know how to even explain this, because copying your affiliate link is the simplest thing in this entire system. I mean, it's just not about you coming here and just clicking once like this and paste. You see, it's very easy to copy your affiliate link, but for some reasons, some affiliates just go ahead and destroy the entire affiliate link. So some affiliates will now have something like this. So some affiliates might now end up with something like this. I don't know how they do it. You are not supposed to edit your affiliate link. Just copy and paste. Simple. Copy and paste. Don't edit the affiliate link. Because when you edit the affiliate link, you end up with an invalid affiliate link. With an invalid affiliate link, our store will not be able to attribute that sale to you, number one. Then number two, a wrong link might end up sending the affiliate to a different page entirely. Because somebody was complaining to me the other day. He said he sent a prospect his affiliate link to go and buy a product on freelancing on Expertnia. But that when this guy clicked on the link, the guy landed on expertnia.com and the guy went to register as an Expertnia affiliate instead. I don't even know the meaning of that, because that is just wrong. There is no way you are going to send somebody to an affiliate link and this person will not go and land on expertnia.com if you copied your affiliate link correctly. But for many people, they copy their affiliate links incorrectly and then they now try to blame Expertnia for it, which is just wrong. Then, using Bitly to shorten your affiliate link. Please and please, I've said this tune over and over, do not use Bitly to shorten your affiliate link. It tampers with your affiliate link. If you want to use a URL shortener, use TinyURL. And I also created a video for you in this day 9, which you can see above. If you look above, you can see it in this day 9. It's a video on how you can actually shorten your affiliate link in a professional way. I think the video is about 6 or 7 minutes. You can watch it. You can see how you can shorten your affiliate link in a professional way. So please don't use Bitly to shorten your affiliate link. Then finally, bad maths. See, this 72 IG system, you have to understand some mathematics. So there's a video in day, I think that's day 8. There's a video that I call 72 IG maths. I would like you to go back and watch that video. Watch that video, because this thing is about mathematics. If you are getting leads at a very high cost, it's not going to help you. Because you can imagine me getting leads right here for 0.50. If I'm doing this right here, what's going to happen is this my $20 is going to give me only 40 leads. And if I'm getting 40 leads, that means I'll only end up with maybe one sale or even no sale. So that is why, from my experience, for the Nigerian market, you can get leads for between 0.03 to 0.30. Sometimes it may be higher than that, but I recommend you getting between 0.03 to 0.30. So if you are promoting a product that pays you 10K, 11K, 12K, and you are getting leads for these figures, it's going to help you to make profits. All right. So the math is very, very important. You have to get the math right. And when I'm saying the math right here, the most important factor here is the money you are spending to get one lead. Because I mentioned earlier, I said this system is about acquiring quality leads. That is the first thing. Let me even put it right here, let me just say acquiring quality leads at a low cost. Acquiring quality leads at a low cost. Now, when I say low, I don't really mean too low, because when I say 0.03 right here, it's going to be difficult for you to actually get leads for 0.03 or even 0.05. But sometimes you might get leads for 0.06, 0.07, 0.08. If you can do that, fine. Very, very good. Nice. But in most cases, that won't happen. So if it doesn't happen, no problem. But just ensure that you are not getting leads for high amount of money, for like something like 0.50 or even $1. That one is outrageous. This is the Nigerian market. For the Nigerian market, you can get leads for these low amounts. All right. So that's about the 72 IG math. I would advise you to go back and watch that video from day 8 on the 72 IG math to understand better what I'm talking about right here. You have to get the math right. If you find out that you are getting leads for high amounts of money, there are things you can work on. You can create new adverts, you can change your audience, then you can look at your opt-in page. Maybe your opt-in page is bad, you can do that one too as well. I'm going to explain these things under the video on how you can troubleshoot your funnel. Okay, so there are other questions that people ask me. Somebody said, how much should I spend per like on the likes campaign? Now, for the likes campaign that I mentioned when I was talking about warming up a new advert account, you should only spend between $5 to $15 on the likes campaign, maximum. Between $5 to $15 on the likes campaign. Don't spend too much money in there, because likes campaign won't basically give you money. It will only give you likes. And we all know that you can't go to the bank and say, oh, I have 1,000 likes, give me money. Of course, likes won't give you money. So we are only doing it to warm up our advert account. So just spend between $5 to $15 on your likes campaign. Then this person says, after creating the pages on my website and linking them, something is not working well. From the opt-in page, it's supposed to link to the thank you page, but it's not. Now, this thing is basically simple. Your opt-in page links to your thank you page, and you set this thing up from your autoresponder. It's from your autoresponder. So if I go to, I use Aweber, let me just use that one to explain. So this is my Aweber account. Now, if I click on, let me just click on one of my forms right here. Now for this form, if I go to under settings and I go to thank you page, under here, I'm going to choose custom page, and then I will simply enter the link to my thank you page here. The link here has to be the link to my thank you page. That's the first thing you have to do. So, and then another thing that might cause is that when you are copying your form, you have to copy this raw HTML version. This is what you have to copy and paste in Thrive Architect. If you do that right, then it's going to redirect to your thank you page. It's just very simple and straightforward. If you are still having this problem, then make sure you get on the Tuesday Q&A call and get help from there. Then this one says, please, how and where do I get the link that leads to my opt-in page from my content page? Let me read that one again. How and where do I get the link that leads to my opt-in page from my content page? Also, the link that leads to my thank you page from my opt-in page. These things are just simple. All these pages that you are mentioning are just pages on your website. So once you've created these pages on your web, like for me now, this is my Travel Matters page. Now this is my thank you page. This is my thank you page right here. This is my opt-in page. Where is my opt-in page? Okay, this is my opt-in page. So this is the link to my opt-in page. I'll just click this, click on copy link location, or I'll just come out here and copy it. That's the link to my opt-in page. Or let me see. How and where do I get a link that leads to my opt-in page from my content page? That's it. You go, you copy this link, then that link is what you now put on your content page to link to your opt-in page. That's it. Then for your thank you page, once you've designed it again, you just copy the link, and then you go to your autoresponder, and then you put the link right here, so that when somebody opts in from your opt-in page, they just go to that link. So that's it basically. So for now, that's actually what I have for you as far as the 702 IEG system is concerned. So I will still share some things with you in the upcoming videos. I'm still going to share with you how you can troubleshoot your funnel. Then I'm still going to share with you how you can scale up your adverts. But before you even scale up, you need to have a funnel that is working. You can't scale up a funnel that is not working. You can only scale up a funnel that is working. So right now we are trying to work on getting your funnel to work. It's only when your funnel is working that's when you can begin to scale up. All right. So then, let me see what else. Okay, I guess that's it for now. So again, I'm going to mention that we have 2 support sessions every week. One is on Wednesday, the other one is on Thursday. One is on Wednesday, the other one is on Thursday, not Tuesday. I think I made a mistake at that time. One is on Wednesday, the other one is on Thursday. Both sessions are between 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The ones for Wednesday are for technical issues. I'm talking about domain registrations, I'm talking about website hosting, I'm talking about installing WordPress, installing Tribe Architect, using Aweber, using the autoresponder. If you need help in those areas, get on the call for Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Now, the call on Thursday is for marketing. So that is talking about your Facebook ads, your Instagram ads, your pre-sale, your email marketing. If you need help in those areas, get on the call on Thursday and get help so that you can continue with your funnel. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope this helps.